Okay, hi everyone. We are going to continue bury your heroes to the past. I finally found out where the DM is. Don't judge. Yeah, it's here. Like, bro, I kind of hate it because it is supposed to be the next here. I don't want the notices. I just hate it. I hate it. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so I am on chapter 2 of Black Beacon. I hate my character. I hate the seeker. I'm on chapter where we met Starface for the first time. And we just like, yeah, this is the sun god and he's gonna destroy this thing if you give it commands. Like, you just met him for the first time. What do you mean you just give him? What do you mean you just give him the info and why am I bugged? Oh my god. How I must... Oh my god.
You're late.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
Yeah, we gotta pause the story first. What the actual... Bro, please, internet. I could play Black Beacon the whole time. I even downloaded Reverse. Yeah, speaking of which, I'll probably need to open up some commissions because I did not expect it to be a lot of things that I need to buy because I just had an emergency, so I just pulled all the funds. So I don't know, maybe I'll just open cheap ones, to be honest, because I did not expect... Okay, I also did not expect that the dollar exchange is getting weird. So it's usually like a difference of $1 or $2, right? Now it's like 3 to 5, and I'm like, huh? So I had to pay more for the taxes and everything, and I'm just like, huh?
You're late.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
Okay, what do you have to say?
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, If things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
Aw, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost, it's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Elliot from Pandora Heart. Oh, yeah.
That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hand from the abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course, I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
Lycon leads Hugo to a small warehouse in Port Elpis. Hugo looks quite Hugo looks quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area for a moment, he sits down on a chair, pulls out some rope, and ties himself up. What? Why?
What exactly are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Hugo tells Lycon of what happened back in the private suite when he was negotiating with Hartman. The only reason Hartman agreed to work with him was because of this, because he had drugged that rat liquid. But it was tea. Okay, maybe I remember wrong. Yeesh, it's been a long time. Uh-oh. After that, every time Hugo and Hartman met up, the latter would always add a small dose of that drug into Hugo's cup and then ask questions, attempting to glean information.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? So, Icon, come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will. Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
After who knows how long, after enduring seemingly endless pain, Hugo finally awakens. The ropes that bound him had come undone, though he didn't know when that happened. It's a play because turns out this tied this out and opened the warehouse door. I did not click that.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
Okay, I know asymmetry is good for design, but this is too much, my guy. Because you have the sleeves not going in, he's not wearing the sleeves, right? And then you have this thing hanging out, which is a bit awkward because they just removed the front part. I just checked my previous stream and he does have like a thingy, like a scarf. He wore a scarf, right? Up to this, oh my god. Up to this point. Oh, right? Yeah, to that point. And when they remove it, they just like, yeah, just take it there. It's just like an afterthought, I guess. It's I don't know. Cause they, where's my, okay, let me see. Let me, oh god. Oh, okay. So, where's my pad, please? Okay. So, wait, you guys can not see it. Okay, so they used to have this thing, right? So they just removed this part. They just removed this. So it's like, this thing is like hanging around. So what are you supposed to do with this? Because he already has two elements of movement, the hair and the sleeves. So why did you guys add this one again? It doesn't make sense from a design standpoint. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, even if you wore this, right? I know how you like asymmetry. That's why they always where is it? Okay. That's why they always put like this thing, right? Like every character design, you will see they always put something on the legs, like this, you know, because asymmetry is good. But this is too much. Because like I said, he already had a point of movement, and then you add this, and then you add another of this when you remove the scarf. So it's like, huh? It's just, it feels like an afterthought. Like, yeah, people don't like the scarf, so we're just gonna remove the scarf. But they didn't even remove the back part of the scarf. Like, I understand the design is really good, but couldn't you put this for here? Oh my god. Out, please, out. We're out. Oh my god, the mouse. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So what I'm saying is, just transfer this design to the sleeves here. So it's like, can't see jack shite, to be honest. It's like, yeah, just transfer the color and everything here. If you don't want to make him wear it, it's fine, to be honest. But I'd prefer if he wore it, because it's fashion, you know. But that is, it's just, yeah, it's just weird. It's like very clunky now. Oh, who are you? It's all your fault. Why were you born with those eyes? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. Huh? I had made it. I endured for so long. All those years of planning. I was so close. He already agreed. You. Go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him to take me back. You're talking to a bangbo. No, he won't want to see you now. You can't go and see him. Mother.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you!
How could you say that to your child? The woman's face is distorted with hatred, as if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames all her misfortune on this innocent child.
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay.
If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
What the hell are you saying to a child, madam? My guy, please. He's a kid. Just, you know, hand him over to other relatives that can take care of him. She raises her hand to reveal a pair of scissors, the tip gleaming with chilling light. She thrusts the sharp point towards Hugo's paler eye. What do you? Oh god. Then she suddenly vanishes, as if she had never existed at all. Oh my god, sweet child.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
What the fuck do you mean that's Hugo's inner demon?
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool?
Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor.
What would you choose? The mother that doesn't love you, or would you just go to somewhere that tortures you, even though either way it's really bad, because one doesn't love you and the other one is just like using you as well. But at least, right? At least. For me personally, I think physical pain is better than emotional one. If my mom was like, "Nah, I don't love you," I'll be more devastated. A physical thing can heal. The psychological is just
Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers?
To be honest, I also rather that if my mother doesn't love me, I'd rather she just leave me elsewhere. You know.
Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice.
Also, I forgot to say that if I had stayed with a mother that doesn't love me, I would be hopeful that she would love me one day, you know. And I would like keep, how should I say this? I would like to, okay, she doesn't have anyone, I should take care of her because she depended on me, like those kind of feelings. So if she had left me and then went off on her own, I guess it will give me a peace of mind, I guess. Right, I can just, okay, I finished everything here, I can just get out when I want to.
This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength! It's what she deserves! Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that me is you, correct? So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him had come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door.
I see. This is still an illusion.
Serena.
I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
Serena.
Well, I'm gonna puke, bro, cause oh my god. What is it this time? Oh my god. I mean, that mother is just like, oh, whatever, you know, you don't care, but oh no.
You're
Oh,
looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die?
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
oh god, make peace, please.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
It's not that the kind people always suffer, they just get taken advantage of. You know that, right? Fucking sucks, to be honest. What a cruel bastard. I suspected of a disgusting bastard. Lady Serena was not so nice to him, yet how does he still have the nerve to stay in this house? They should have let him in from the start. Filthy, lowly blood. Persistent insults encircle Hugo, piercing his skin like frozen knives. The mockery ranged from a wave that crashes through him, threatening to drown him. Then as the cacophony reaches its peak, it goes silent. The air seems to congeal in the silence, deep and oppressive. It's as if time stood still, with only his rapid heartbeat echoing.
I told you that you would eventually return.
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right?
Yes, your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately, it was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me many times. But I was careful, and they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death. Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transforms into him again.
Here you go again, trying to deny your desires.
It's fucking creepy, to be honest.
Deep down inside, you've always wondered, asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand, dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our scythe. Boring.
Boring? I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
Only half of it though doesn't count. As if to prove his words, the inner demon transformed into Hartman. Are you serious right now?
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I won't become like my father. Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. The ropes that bound him had come undone at some point. Hugo takes a deep breath of the damp air and stands up. Why is it the same thing? Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door. It's the same thing again.
Lygon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
Uh-oh. Oh. What is it? No. Why did you break our oath? Why did you use me? My eye and this leg, they were all your fault. You know, you are exactly like your father.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make, and you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father, at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
Hugo takes a deep breath and slowly opens his eyes. Lycon is gone, and in his place is that familiar figure. Without a doubt, he is still within an illusion.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
You have?
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated, and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more people. Save good people. save more lives than the evil ones you take.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be. Come, let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me, and I'll never lose to myself.
No wonder it was loading so long. Oh my god, I'm finally gonna get to play as him. Yo, you're going down, inner demon. Oh, that's such a cool shot. Okay.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that. for mercy.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Trying to run, are we? Give up.
E.
Is that all? You're just afraid to admit it.
Press.
You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire.
Actually, what are you? I forgot. I know your eyes, but I don't know what you are. Are you a star or are you a hyper?
Pathetic.
I'm not supposed to dodge that or parry that. I don't know.
Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
No, I did not mean. Fuck. Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycon.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise from me, my dearest partner.
Can you do that? Also, why is Hugo's voice sound so loud? Why does Hugo's voice sound so loud on that scene? Like the inner demon was like a bit low, I think. It's the normal level.
This is just like what I saw in my dream. I guess there are still some lingering side effects.
I mean, you're clean. Instead of like beaten up in that cutscene. I'm gonna check if I can redo it.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
Icon falls silent for a moment and eventually hands over a coin. No, looking at the packaging, it's not a coin, but a familiar chocolate. Okay.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
If this was released on Valentine's or White Day, you're gonna be talking a different tone, okay?
I'd rather you not starve to death.
Hugo takes the coin. After a moment of silence, he eventually eats it. You gave him a chocolate instead of the fries in front of you. You know you can just buy the fries, right?
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable.
Bro, I'm smiling. He actually got it just for him. Oh man. Why didn't we bring him soup then? It's easier to digest.
Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But... I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
Hugo stares out at the ocean. A gentle breeze lifts his golden lock. The sunlight dances out both his eyes.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltation fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? Simply quiet with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So you kick things off by approaching Edmund from the top's big shot. How did you manage to sweep talk him? I'm a bit of an illegitimate... Oh my god, it's so hard. I'm a bit of an illegitimate child, but I still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct lineage is way more noble than the side branches, which is absolutely laughable. So I played his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers, but that's Mockingbird's secret, so I can't let any outsiders in on it. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. The security there is no joke, so I had to leverage Tops for some extra intel. After all, as you know, you've got plenty of moles planted next to your mayor. And it was you who threw the sacrifice core up for auction to lure in the Exalted. You knew they'd be all over it. Yep, they embedded the sacrifice core right into the rope of heroes. They actually matched pretty nicely, don't you think? Classic you. I heard that after the auction, they found a stash of counterfeit Dennis. Feel free to take wild guesses, but honestly, I think those Dennis would rather be out in the wild than sitting in those hoity-toity accounts. Then you found Hartman and talked him into a partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and the Exalted. After that, you shot that crime warning letter to the mayor, giving the city a legit reason to spring into action. That was spot on. Look at you, real genius over here. In the end, you faked your own death to pull yourself out of the mess, and you used the whole show to redirect everyone's attention to Hartman and the Ravenlocks, keeping the Exaltists on their toes. Hold on a sec. If that's all there is, why did you let Hartman sleep with a drug? I mean, you'd have a way to dodge that kind of thing. I can't have something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. You do? You did? I mean, actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. What? When it comes to stopping the Exaltists, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is why he didn't clue you in on this. The mayor must have his own reasons. If you can convince yourself of that, more power to you. Just know, if you ever want to swing back to Mockingbird, you can come back me. I'll make sure to turn you down gracefully. Alright, now chit chat. We've got bigger things to deal with. Okay. I was planning to stream yesterday, just finished it, so I can rest my throat for today, so I can do reverse tomorrow. Unfortunately, things doesn't go as you plan, and I was really sleepy yesterday because, like I said, our internet problem is just internet problems.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. I know where they are.
It's very slow, the dialogue. Let's hope that I can redo that part and read the rest of the dialogue.
Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Well, you are killing the workers right now.
At
Are you
your
not?
service. Freeze all evil!
Oh, this is the workers. I thought those gray suits are the workers. Okay. You untie the workers. Thank goodness someone's here to save us. Thank you. You're welcome. So could you tell us what those river locks did to you before they ran off? Yeah, a bunch of liars. They tricked us into this hollow. They said they had a job with a high pay for us, but they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave. But then they showed their true colors. They tied us up. They tied us all up and told us they were gonna ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take any weird medicine, did they? Medicine? No, but it wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. I see. Here, take this carrot. There's an exit nearby. You should get out of here as soon as possible. I can't tag you enough. Oh, another typo. Speaking of typos, Black Beacon has weird typos, to be honest. Let's go, Hugo. We must save the rest of them. You sure are eager. Sure is. Wait, let me check. I kinda don't want to miss any cargo boxes. Hopefully I didn't miss any.
Ugh, bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try. More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
You untie the workers. Who are you? Your saviors. Thank you. I had a bad feeling about that group from the start. I shouldn't have ignored my gut instinct. Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing as we were told, so they tied us up. Nothing else? Good. Alright, there was another batch of workers ahead of us. They should be by the roof. Don't worry, I'll handle it. You should get out of here as soon as you can. Let's continue.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him, those workers are just another resource, no different from the ether his company mines in the Hollow.
So I did not expect my E to target Inner Demon that far, because he was standing pretty far. When I E is like, I immediately got teleported next to him, and it was yeesh, to be honest.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised, it's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the Hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. It sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the Hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life!
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every Denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
The fierce man pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems a bit doubtful and leans in to whisper.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before.
Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
Holy shit, the wall of text. Meanwhile, the workers have also made their decision. Except for the talkative worker, most of them already swallowed the pills. That's when the arrogant Ravenlock family member finally reveals his true nature, saying, You think I'd let you run? While forcibly shoving the pill into the worker's mouth. God. Holy shit. After clearly capturing everything, Hugo lets out a sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
I wish you would just watch it. I can't take care of
Remember
this.
the last time we worked this well as a team? Fate will dance at our
Just as I say that, just as I was saying that, I was just like, yeah, we should just watch it. I can't kill everything.
Take this. Time to hunt.
They didn't even target me. They're like, yeah, like on go. You don't know what this reminds me of? Like, on the early days of war, right? I was watching my friend just killing everything, so this reminds me of that. Cause he's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill everything. I'm just gonna, okay. I just walk like far behind with Karina and heal him whenever needed.
Your legs? How are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
I've merely learned to control my strength. When I need to be aggressive, I will be.
Prostrate yourself before the abyss.
Take this.
Let the party begin.
Time to hunt.
The end is now.
The two defeated the Ravenlock family members.
Ah, damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
Hugo delivers a swift chop to the back of the necks of the family. Hugo delivers a swift chop to the back of the necks of the Ravenlock family members.
Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you.
Yo, Lycon got burned.
I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
The workers carry the Ravenlock family members away. Now only Lycon and Hugo remain.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
Yeah, spill the beans.
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack,
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
After leaving the hollow, the two arrive at a place with nice scenery.
Icon? That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do. I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words. And I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world, like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
We're going to take a small break for now because I need some water, so be right back. Okay. As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
That is so cool. Like, you, what's this? He's like, yeah, you're the one who needs it. I don't. I never, yeah, think of it. He never really says his Ravenlock name. You leave the Ravenlock Manor on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you all wait for Lycon to arrive.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
Oh yeah, they didn't even like give her a reunion thing. They just put her in in panels and call it, yeah, here's Vivian.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Wise, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
Yeah, but now that he knows when he get out, or when he is like, I don't know, he's gonna hold a grudge against us. You know that, right? Oh well. With Lycon's assistance, you successfully leave the Ravenlock family manor. With Lycon's assistance, you successfully leave the Ravenlock family manor and return to the video store.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
Oh, what is this? So you knew about everything? Like on. I mean, it's in the moment, I think, right? Because Hugo was like saying the code word in that moment, so he didn't know.
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
They really are close. You see this? You see this? What is it?
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Yeah, man. Cool.
You two sure are, close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
I thought sacrifice core is dropped when we kill a sacrifice. I probably should have.
I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger.
I need to read this again. Because I generally thought that the sacrifice core is something that, what's it called? That's dropped when you kill the sacrifice. So yeah. We have no idea where the real core is.
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake. We don't know where the real one disappeared to.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
Oh my god. A collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, and no one could have guessed it could be open. Inside, it conceals the mysterious sacrifice core. Yeah, so about that, my mouse suddenly is gone. So I'm like, where the hell is my pointer? So yeah. Okay, so after finding the pendant sent by Vivian, Hugo takes it and gently presses a hidden clamp. The pendant clicks open from in the middle. Inside is the sacrifice core. Fancy collectible. Yeah, oh?
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed. Since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead, I won't go back on my promises.
Lycon's face is like, bro, I'm judging you right now.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
We don't need to worry about the sacrifice core now.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
What's wrong, Lycon? Weren't you in a rush to get back at rest? You act like you're gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. Yeah, you did, right? How are you feeling now? Relax, I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a bit more run down than before. Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have. Lycon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives and dies. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather just do what I can do. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. We've really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, you've got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will. I'll lay it all out, promise. After a little chat, Lycon, Hugo, and Vivian say their goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to a deep night's sleep. Wise, Hugo sent a message earlier. There's new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice syrup. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the hollow with us to destroy the syrup. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head in with you. When you're ready, just give me a shout, Wise. Remember to bring yours with you. I'm ready. Actually, no, I'm not ready. Let me. Oh, you. You. Okay. Where is Barry or Tearsy? Oh my god, this is what I mean. I did not click it, I just dragged it and it's like, nah man, you clicked it. Okay. Those is steadfast ambition, whisper. Which one was it?
I don't want to hear something like that from you.
I skip it. Okay, so this is not it.
Here you go again.
I don't want to hear something like that from you.
Oh my god. Can I really not play it anymore? Damn it. Because I know it's supposed to be between these two. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can do it anymore. Damn it, I have to go to YouTube and watch it then. Why is Hugo sent a message earlier. There's a new progress on the sacrifice situation. We found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head in with you. When you're ready, just give me a shout, Wise. Remember to bring EOS with you. I'm ready. Fine. I still don't know why my E just zooms right next to him. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Phaetons leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you too, as according to my intel, this is quite a large batch of serum. My guess is that Dino wouldn't put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let's go. I wonder how long do I still have for the story, because I think it was around like 3-4 hours. Yesterday I did like around 2 hours, but I don't know how accurate that is, to be honest. So yeah.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Would you like to stand under my parasol with me?
Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
As you wish.
Fine, if you insist.
Understood.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first.
I clicked it. Holy shit.
Freeze all evil! Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here.
Hugo, get the guards first.
Take this.
Clear out. Say no more.
I'm here.
Repent! You just stepped into your own graves!
What a cool...
I'm part of that. You better not get my dress dirty.
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
How irksome.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
Move it!
Let order and madness dance.
Hello, notice me. Lord Dathan.
In position. Time to...
Truth is a beloved fairy tale. More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about splitting up?
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try? Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling way better these past few days, so just leave it to me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to us being separated in the Hollow, so I'm worried about Wise's safety. Oh, but I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't gotten used to it yet.
As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon's serum is stored. Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Phaeton and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw. Lord Phaeton.
Vivian closes her eyes as if making a decision, then grabs a vial of Landon's serum. If a tragedy is
I'm sorry.
If a tragedy is inevitable, then let the misfortune fall upon me. Huh? Why? Do not inject that into your arms, Vivian. Do not.
This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
What was that wah about?
Leave this to me, Lord Phaeton.
Oh my god, but you're a freaking E character. Oh my god.
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises. You better not get my chest hurt. There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
We don't want the money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm going to make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captive? There were, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. You're all dead. Please, just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out of this hollow alive. We promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. You're all ethereals now. Really scary ethereals. Can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush. Say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. Oh my god. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue the search for any overlooked serum of victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes. A familiar voice. Oh.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
See, she looks like Twiggy. I mean the pose.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away?
There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian?
Do you think you're the one? I mean, do you think that you are the savior? My guy. Because you are in a cult.
In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina.
You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares at her. Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereal surges out, blocking the path.
Take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Bury your tears in the past, my ass. Everyone is like so sad. This chapter is so sad. Holy shit, man.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. They must be on the other side of the fissure. Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You cannot blame us. You really cannot. Because Camille made her choice. She told you what she wanted. She really sacrificed herself for you. And you really just blames everyone. Bruh. Please, Mouse, cooperate.
You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault. Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me. It's only because of my ability that Landon... I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death. Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... Why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no?
Then fuck off. Oh my god, how can you do that? Holy shit. Vivian doesn't even want that power. It brings she believes that she brings misfortune to all because of that power. And you want it? Have it!
It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world? I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then. Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death. Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Dina? Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Dina closes her eyes and injects a vial of the serum into her own arm. Soon, ether crystals appear on her body, a sign of corruption.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you.
Listen. Vivian tried to save you. By killing Landon, right? Attempting at least. And then Camille actually killed him accidentally. So Camille stayed because of guilt, right? And she sacrificed herself so you could have a better life. Because you are in a cult, my guy. And this is the hill you'll die on. Bring back Camille. Oh my god. Oh.
I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life.
Are you fucking serious right now? Just because of that, you little petty...
Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be... Lord Phaethon. Please do not interfere.
I wonder what kind of boss form she'll take.
She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Okay, time to bring my tablet. Because my mouse is just nah. It keeps stopping to move.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer!
Flying, you can't hit me when I'm flying, right? Supposedly. Actually, her form doesn't look like what I expected. I thought she was gonna have like a flower, like what is called Nilbear, but I wonder what her boss form is called. Because so far they all have like names, right?
Vivian, behind you!
What happened? What the...
Vivian!
Lies, don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
What? You cannot just do a fake out like that because the serum already has an antidote. I thought that we were gonna get an antidote for her instead of like being, yeah, it can end like this. Absorb the corruption out of her body. Huh? Oh my god, I hate this kind of story. I hate it. I hate it. It's literally like Harumasa's story. I'm just... I'm disappointed, to be honest. Like, okay, she took the serum. She injected herself because she couldn't fight against Dinah. Why did we separate again? Tell me why. And then did we or did we not establish that a serum, an antidote for the serum is being developed? why? Really, why? And they were like, yeah, why is you have that power now? Well, I don't know what you're gonna have because you're not used to it. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm very disappointed because I was like, okay, nah. Oh, I don't know. I might drop this game if it went that kind of direction because I don't want another overpowered MC again. Because it doesn't make sense. You can be overpowered, but it doesn't make sense for Wise to just absorb the corruption out of her body. It really doesn't. And then we have Fairy. So you have two things right now. Right? Wise and Belle's condition, whatever it is. And then you have Fairy. What happened to Fairy? It feels like they had this idea and then just nope, people don't like Fairy. Nope, chuck it out. Get the MC. Like I had not even heard Fairy speak after the astronomical moment. Oh yeah. Well, let's just continue. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile, but soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring and then vanishing.
Wise. Wise. Wise, you're finally awake.
I'm at the store? I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon's serum. Is she okay?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to death. Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message earlier saying he got her checked over and she was alright. Do you remember what happened?
We were in dire straits.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost consciousness. What happened after that?
When I let Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort-wise?
Just a bit dizzy.
I'm a bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we can discuss the details then.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry for worrying you, Belle. Good night.
This time there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivi and Hugo and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
It's not your fault.
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here now.
So what happened? Wise said he saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see it?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
Let me process that again.
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
A gift from our teacher? How come I never knew about it?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint?
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
The way you said that just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
It's very funny. It's this one is so funny. The person like to vote for him, but then you have to gather the other votes.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably.
Probably? Oh my god, Vivian.
At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, The mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory. As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop and hear snippets of LP music from her store. Thank goodness, time goes on, but there will always be friends by your side. At waiting, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Why is I feeling alright? What I can talk about? Controlling ether particles. He said it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. I feel like something insane is going to happen. Oh no, I can think about this right now. You only just recovered, Wise. You should get some rest. We'll talk about this later. Head upstairs to rest. This is honestly kinda disappointing for me. Because like I said, I kinda don't like they just said, yeah, you're controlling the ether particles because your teacher give it to you. Then what about fairy? Aw, you guys are like giving her to us, and then yeah, there's no more contracts and everything. Like, where's my Cube, bro? Everything has consequences when you wish for something. Thinking back on it, a lot sure has happened recently. But can I really control etheric energy? If this is a gift our teacher left us, oh my god. If this is a gift our teacher left for us, then doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage Hollows have on humanity? Yeah, maybe. Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent. But I don't feel anything yet. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are jumbled together and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. You know what I'm curious about? What's Howl's newspapers gonna look like? Because I really like the previous one. Because there's Hugo and he looks so cool on it. Okay, can I? Damn it. I thought I can do it. Oh well. New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories and the distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day. Present or past, one day they'll become memories worth holding on to. Present day, present time. Talk to Belle. What are you guys doing in my... This is it. Hi, this is the staff area, not for customers. I'm not a customer, I'm a dot thrower exploring this place. Bullseye, we met just last week. That's not the point, I can feel the vibe of legendary weapons here. You can? You only have legendary discs, the kind that make the history of movies. Legend has it that if you collect all... Legend has it that if you collect all... Oh my god. Legend has it that if you collect 8 weapons, your dots will hit every time. You know what that means? I'm stuck at 40% hit rate now. Where did you get a number that precise? Because I keep track of how many dots I throw. Are you also a mental health? Are you also a mental health teacher? Nope, I threw 5 dots and hit 2. Yeah, go ahead and laugh at me. Everyone else, I'll get stronger on my journey. No way, 40% is already pretty solid. Don't think you can make me leave with some nice word. Most Pengu only hit 30% anyway. You just need some real combat. Wanna dive into the hollow together? Maybe there are legendary weapons in the hollow? Don't you like group adventures? This is just a glorious moment of reflection. Oh. Let's not stress about that. So I quickly glance about it. I don't know what the exact word is, but it's like, what if the accuracy dropped when we went inside the hollow? So yeah. Let's talk to Belle. Still don't know what's the deal with Bullseye. Why is someone calling herself Yishuan is here for you? She's dressed like one of those masters of the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? I do. She saved me in the hollow. I do. She saved Vivian and me when we encountered some materials in the hollow once. Well, do you remember what the mayor said before? He said that he'd bring in a Void Hunter ranked special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude. Yishuan is that investigator. I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, yes, we have good feng shui, and 6th Street is geometrically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Really? Of course, she looks so serious. It doesn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk once you were free. If you have time now, you should go find her wise. Oh. I still wonder why she didn't wear like long pants, but short shorts. Because she's supposed to be, what do you call it? An interesting store, or it's supposed to be what you call that, a vampire hunter, right? But I don't know why she is not wearing. Because this is a better control. Okay, I don't know why she's not wearing her robe. And she's not like, oh my god, it's the fat bird. It's the fucking fat bird. It's the bird. Can I, oh my god, please. The bird. Oh my god, bird. Mouse. The mouse is like, nah, not cooperating. No, it's blurry now. Please, mouse, cooperate. Oh my god, it's the maximum limit. Damn it. Okay. Bird. Yeah, I don't think I can get any nearer than that. Okay, bird. Damn it. Such a cute bird. Okay, I'm ready, Yishuan. What do you have to say?
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
What spiritual entity? This is Howl.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could count him as a neighbor of mine. Is there anything special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Don't underestimate huskies. And don't underestimate Howl. Because he got that name from howling too much, okay? He's a husky.
Even huskies can be really smart, like Howl.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Yishuan gently pats Howl's head, stuffs a few pennies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business.
I thought you already visited it before. Because you told everything to Belle, and Belle says it to us. Why are you repeating it again?
Your Bangbu here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Huh. You even know feng shui? I'm happy to hear that. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Oh my god. The scenario writers need to get their shit together. Because we talked to Belle. Belle said that Yishan visited us in the store, talk about feng shui and everything, and then says that, okay, maybe she's outside, right? Go find her. We found her. She went inside the store and starts talking about feng shui again. As if Belle doesn't tell us what she says the first time she visited. Like, Belle even asked, who exactly are you? Oh my. Hey, I know Gacha Gamers doesn't read, but that's because the fucking skill descriptions are so weird, okay? We are not dumb. Yes, we don't read. We're not dumb. Do you think we want to read? Shit. No. We've read enough stuff in school, okay? Please. We're not dumb. Just... Oh god. Just... Oh. I really don't like this story anymore. I prefer Trigger story. At least we're not dumb. At least we're not dumb. There. Mystic? Yunquei Summit?
Mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit? Any details you can give?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
I love her voice though. Don't like her design, but love her voice.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
Better control my abilities. That sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. I just so happen to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Sure. Sounds good, then let's go. Yishan Shifu, where's the store? It's at Lumina Square. It's called Wuyan. I know that store, but hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over first. It's been ages since I last come to the Janus Quarter. I like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Lumina Square. We can meet up there. Yishan nods a goodbye to you and leaves 6th Street. Okay, let's go to Lumina Square then. I don't know, for a main story it feels very bland. It's very bland. I don't like the way that they're like bail out Vivian just like that. You know, I know she's an agent and all, but I don't like the way they did it. So I know it's supposed to be like, oh yeah, the mayor gave us like this what's it called? The mayor lifted all restrictions and everything, so you're supposed to be able to do something, right? But curing someone of ether corruption just feels too fast. Instead of like baby steps, maybe okay. Slowly getting used into the hollow, okay, fine. Having wise battle, fine. Curing someone of ether corruption is like 0 to 100. I should go first. It's my turn. What? I was here first.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
My grandma likes to do this. I think she hated one of my palms though, because she said that I'm like, what, short-lived or something.
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Who are these people?
So this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Okay, I just noticed and it's been bothering me a bit. Why are her arms like that? I know Caesar's is like has baby arms, but just make it bigger. Oh my god, it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. Facing the crowd, Yushen remains calm and composed and says,
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
in an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire spell?
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunkwai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Shifu, please wait, Shifu. So many people wanted you to tell their fortunes. You must be a divine immortal legend. Great, I finally get to meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I'm no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know what parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. Also, it can connect to the internet and can't receive messages, so it isn't caught up on anything and ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangu keep mocking it, and it's got a short temper, so it's always fighting other Bangu. How about taking it to the repair store? No, it's afraid it can be repaired and will get scrapped, so it refuses to go for repairs. But it likes watching those movies with immortals who catch demons, so it wants to learn mystic arts. Okay, I watched like a couple of like Chinese movies, right? And this is unexpected. You really have to watch it to understand. It really doesn't. I'll just say this. It doesn't make sense. Like you expect it to go certain ways, but it doesn't. If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. If you wish to reuse the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs, it shouldn't be difficult. Wise, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? I have to go back to Enzo. Oh my god, let me check it over first. There's no need for that, I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issues, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Really? Great, amazing. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please go and check it out. Oh my god, Betty Boo. Cece, must find a way to get stronger. Okay. Cece, look, I brought you the Divine Immortal. Really? A real immortal? Yep, really. They're really amazing. I just saw this shovel say a spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really? I've been waiting for this day to come. I've been waiting for this day for so long. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of a mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior brother on the path of mysticism to check you over. Oh my god, senior brother. I'm a senior brother by a few minutes. Wow, great. Now I can be like those movie protagonists. Learning awesome mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then taking revenge on those bullies. Nah. If it's like cultivation, you're doomed. Dongle for dongle, widget for widget, a widget for a widget, then a widget for a widget. Everything they did for me in the past, I, CC, will make them pay for it tenfold. Check the bamboo parts. Calm down now, let me check your parts first. Okay, please. Be careful, check bamboo CC's part. This network module is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor, you fix it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Wise, my guy. I need yellow for that. So... and I need blue for that. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? What was that? Oh, countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Ooh. Could this be? This is what they call enlightenment? Oh, amazing. I've been enlightened. Enlightenment. Congrats, you're now connected to the internet. Oh my god. Thank you. Please be my mentor, my official shufu. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I do not know much of bamboo affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other bamboo, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of effective parts. Won't they fight you for that? Thus you can avoid conflict and disaster. I see, their brains are made of defective parts. The bamboo contemplates this for a while, its gaze growing brighter. That's so amazing. As I recite this spell, those woolly bamboo doesn't seem so irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming shufu. It really works. You're welcome. The one must one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? Understood. Thank you, Shifu. Thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you both for helping us. Since you are alright now, it is time for us to take our leave. Wes, let's head to that store.
Yishuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place. Ah, this is the one.
Seems like it's closed.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Yishuan walks up to the door, gently knocks 3 times in a rhythm, then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yishuan. There's someone inside?
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange business.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Is that so?
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Yes, because you're gonna be an Asian, so... Belle, what do you have to say? What's... You're back. Did everything go okay? Oh my god. I can't even rotate the camera. It went well. It went well. It's just that Yishuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see. Why do you think that Yishuan Shifu claims is real? Do you think what Yishuan Shifu claims is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot. It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. I mean, in a world where like you can just absorb ether particles, does this seem out of place to you? Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat heroes and magic rays to suppress hollows? He didn't even... Movies are made up. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yishuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the hollow. I see. Well, I trust your judgment. Thus the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Yishuan Shifu said that the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Why has you been so busy lately? Why has you been so busy recently? You should take this time to rest and have a break. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're done. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Let's recap for a bit. Mouse, cooperate, please. Okay. Please. Oh my God. Hey, where is it? Where is it? Okay. I like the art. I don't like the story. Like, I feel like it should just focus on Hugo and Icon. I just did not like that. The way we saved Vivian was literally like disperse the etheric matter from her body or something like that, or we just absorb it. And then there's no fairy. We went through two story without fairy, right? The main ones at least. I think on Trigger we did have fairy. I think. Did we or did we not? I don't remember. I think we did. But I really like Trigger's story. I said, I don't like this. I mean, I enjoyed it. The Hugo and Lycon stuff, I enjoyed it. Like, it sheds light on how they work and everything. Like, in that moment when Hugo said something, the secret phrase or something, Lycon immediately knows what to do. And then I did not like the way they just propel us into that comic thingy. Like after Hugo and Lycon reunites, it's like, yeah, here's Vivian as well, and you as well, to confront Hartman, which I don't think is necessary. Like, then he knows that, okay, you just did that to protect these two. If I get out, I'm gonna take revenge on these two as well, because I know they're in cahoots with you. Why don't you just leave them out, to be honest? At least it's safer, right? So, what was it again? Well, I really like this up until this part at least. I feel I'm so sorry about this one because I accidentally pressed E. I did not expect my attack to be like immediately teleported me next to him. So yeah, this was pretty nice. This was nice as well. Yeah, I hate Dino. Bring back Camille. But yeah, that's all for today. What? It's fine, I guess. It's like, what, 40 days? So it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do this off stream as well. This is like all off stream things. But yeah, we finish. Wait, where's the story? Are you serious? They didn't they didn't even like put it there. Let's see. Yeah, we finished Bury Your Tears with the Past. Part B, part 2. Yes. I like the art. Like I said, I like the cover art. It's really pretty. So tomorrow we are going to do reverse. I hope there's not much reading, but it's reverse. So it's to be expected. There's gonna be a lot of reading, and then what was it again? Yeah. On Sunday I'm gonna do Shaper's Ripples, aka PGR. Cause the boss challenge is only until the 30th, so I'm like trying to finish it before the 30th at least, because this is the only weekends left for that boss. And then what else? I'm not gonna play Wu on stream because I got copyright from that. I got copyright on Reverse as well. Don't know what's up with that. Because I know I played the song on Wua stream, but yeah. At least it's not blocked anymore. Because the last time I streamed it, I was like, oh, it's blocked. I'm gonna deal with that later. And when I came back, it's like partially blocked. So I don't know what's up with that. It's the same song that I played on Wua flying thing. Speaking of Wua, I was supposed to play with my friend. But he's like, nah, I have something else. So it's like, nah, okay. I got carried on the, was it the Raguna Travel or something? It's the one where you have to co-op with the echoes thing. But yeah, I don't like Hecate's. We died so many times for that. I feel bad for my teammates because I keep dying on the saw. But yeah, and we did it in, I forgot, I think 2 or 3 hours for everything, at least with the same teammates, at least. And I was so happy. I'm so grateful for that. Like, thank you for carrying me. Thank you so much. And then what else? Oh shit, I forgot. Okay. IDV is having deduction star event, right? It's up until 28. So I maybe like I'm gonna stream it on the 28th because it's not a daily limit thing, it's a accumulative thing. So I'm gonna wait until the last day to get the votes, and then I'm gonna like grind the games, so at least we can get the tickets and maybe finish off the event. I still don't know which costumes I want. I really like Mary's and Gary. I actually like all of them though, but I don't have any money for it. It's like $20. No, I think with the current exchange, it's gonna be like close to $30 right now for me, which is no. $30 for a skin is like no. Like 15, 20, I might be able to be like, oh, whatever, you know. 30 is a bit no. For 3 characters, it's like gonna be $90. Nah. No, wait, 2 characters, because you get 1 for free, so it's like $60. Which is like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. After having that emergency, I don't think I'll be spending like more. I'll probably open a commission because I really want like some skins for Reapers. Maybe. But I don't know yet. Because there's a lot of things to do. A lot of things. But yeah, thanks for watching this Zenless stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the reverse stream. Excited for Liang Ye? Yes. So yeah, bye guys.